Hello, and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. So we only want to take a look here at the shorter time frame. Bigger picture, nothing changed. You might recall that we talked about this bullish structure already weeks ago. So this has overall not changed, but we will need to zoom in and take a look at what is happening here. But I want to share with you the pathways that I think are most probable for Bitcoin right now. And also, I want to share with you what the levels are that would make me consider changes, to the roadmap here. Now, at the moment, I am tracking a fairly direct move to the upside here on the Bitcoin chart as part of this 5-wave move to the upside in our white scenario. Wave 1, wave 2, and then the third wave is likely still unfolding as a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, and we're currently in a 4th wave pullback, and then there could be a 5th wave up. And this would complete wave 3, possibly in the region around 126 to 129k, then another 4 and another 5. So that could lead to a major top there. However, I have to say, what is happening here isn't ideal. Okay, now there are some issues with the microstructure we need to talk about. That is not necessarily a major problem, but it is a small problem that could lead potentially to some changes. So confidence kind of in direct upside is reducing a bit, but don't get me wrong, I am still tracking this as a primary, the white scenario. Yeah. Now, if we have support here in this area between $15,000 and $16,885. This is standard support for an internal 4th wave pullback. And we are currently holding well above that level. Well, okay, not that well, but we're holding above that level, and Bitcoin is ranging a bit. I shared earlier today in a members update that I believe we might spend a little bit of time in this range here. Or generally in the region here. Now, I'm happy if we go higher more directly, but I think we need to prepare for a bit of a range-bound movement, given that we are dealing here with corrective structures, wave 4s or B waves, and they can take some time to develop. Now, if we break, so as long as we're holding above 15k, my idea is we could go higher more directly. And this can take the price higher next to around about 126k. But if we break below support, then there are a few different scenarios I can offer. The first one would be that the larger third wave here, that ideally would only complete after one more high, is already complete. Because then the price could go a little lower, not much lower, but we'll talk about round about 113.8k. in this scenario. Okay, if we break below this level as well, I have to say I would really struggle calling this an impulse to the upside. We might then need to reconfigure the structure, and a diagonal structure, for example, is becoming more probable. With diagonal, I mean here a deeper pullback will be possible, potentially in the yellow scenario as an A, B, C structure. And this is not improbable. This is actually quite likely, given that this move down from the Monday high is a 5-wave decline. It does look more like a 5-wave decline. Now, I give the bulls the benefit of the doubt here, but you can interpret this as a 5-wave decline. Now, still though, what I find more important than the nanostructure or microstructure are the levels. Okay, they're always more important. So as long as we're holding Fibonacci support for the directly bullish count, I give this the benefit of the doubt, but based on the nanostructure, that gives me a 5-wave decline. Probabilities for a direct move up have reduced a little bit, but then again, there are different ways how this could be solved. I could even say that circle wave 3 finished here, and we have an overshooting B wave, like an A wave down, a B wave up, and a C wave down with 5 waves down. That kind of would make sense. That would explain the 5-wave move down. So there are ways how this can be solved. So main takeaway is I have no evidence that a substantial top is formed. Even if we break below upper support here, below circle wave 4 support, there would be alternative bullish scenarios to track. What we need to see really to confirm that a low has formed is a 5-wave move up, a 1-2 setup essentially, right? Basically, any corrective rally could just be yellow wave B. So I need to see 5 waves to the upside. And yeah, we're not seeing that right now. At the moment, we're simply ranging a little bit. And yeah, I'll keep you updated about that. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure to follow us on X for additional updates, discussions. You can ask questions, engage with the community. Check it out. I've linked the X profile in the description and also in the comment section. So check it out for additional updates. For example, some of you have asked for a Say update, was covered here today. I think Turbo as well. So you get some additional updates here that we do not normally cover on YouTube. So I hope you like the update. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.